Hey guys, what's going on? It's Level 10 Reviews back again with another video. Today we're going to be covering the second part to my Dragon Slayer videos. But before we jump into the fight with the mature dragon, I really need to clear up something, is that I've still been getting messages saying that, oh, I killed the dragon and it didn't drop the chest piece. Well, my question to you would be, are you killing the right dragon? There are 3 big dragons in this game that you could fight. There's one in the deep roads that you saw in part 1 of the series. There's the one that I'm about to show you, the mature dragon, that you find in the bone pit, but you can only fight it in Act 1 for the quest, the bone pit. And then there's, of course, the high dragon, the biggest of them all and the toughest, which you can only fight in Act 3 for the quest Mine Massacre, which you also find in the bone pit. Now, there's a pretty big difference in the way the bone pit looks between Acts 1 and 3, and I'll show you exactly what I mean here. Okay, first off, the first thing you'll notice is that in Act 3, when you come here, all of this area right here will be on fire. There will be a bunch of debris that's on fire, and the map looks a little bit different. There's a pathway right about here that descends down to the area where you fight the high dragon, which is actually right here. You can see it from a distance in Act 1, but you can't actually get there, and I'll show you why. Basically what they did is they took the pathway that is supposed to descend down to the high dragon area in Act 1 and just moved it and made it accessible in Act 3. See, this is the pathway right here, but it's completely blocked off by these boulders, so you can't actually go down there. But in Act 3, these boulders are gone, the pathway is actually moved a little bit closer to where you spawn in the area, and you go down and you fight the high dragon. And I'll show you the high dragon fight in my part 3 of the Dragon Slayer videos, which will be the final video for the Dragon Slayer mini-series, I guess you could call it. But as you can see, for the quest in Act 1, it actually requires you to go into these mines here. And just to save time, I'm going to skip straight ahead to the mature dragon fight. So, enjoy. Alright guys, here we go. We went through the mines there, and towards the end you'll head out into this open area here, and here's the mature dragon. Okay, we're going to start. We're going to pause the game. We're going to send Fenris in to tank, get him a mighty blow in there, and then I'm going to try to highlight all 3 of my ranged here to move them off to the dragon's left flank. That way we don't get hit by dragon's breath there. And then Meryl froze him, so now would be a good time to do the Mark of Death. Decreases damage resistance. And he just did his little AoE thing there where he sucks us all in. So Fenris is going to drink a health pot. Continue DPSing. And we're stunned. Dragon's Breath right there. Alright, now Hawk's got aggro, so we're going to attempt to kite here. Kite him around in circles. And he stopped to do his Dragon's Breath so we can resume damage. And he did his little AoE thing again. Okay. Waiting for Bethany to get unstunned here. Then we're going to throw a heal on Fenris. Gonna move our range back off to the dragon's flanks. Mark of Death again. Pretty simple strategy, guys. It's just that keep the tank up, use health pots when needed, and keep your ranged at the dragon's flanking sides if you can, and then if one of your ranged gets aggro, switch to them very quickly and begin kiting around in circles. And just the number one thing is try to avoid Dragon's Breath if all possible. The tank's obviously going to get hit by it, but you really need to avoid that with ranged. See, I barely got hit with it there, and it still took down my health by a pretty good amount. I personally prefer the Deep Roads Dragon fight a little bit more, just because it's to me it's a little bit more fun, a little more challenging. This dragon is probably the first big boss of the game that you'll run into. Kiting around in circles here. Now the nice thing about having Fenris as a tank is he does do more damage than Aveline, and he has the his little lyrium mode where he takes less damage and he does more damage when he has that active, so that's pretty nice. Gonna move Bethany off there. Gonna see if we can get a heal off whenever it comes up. There it is. Alright, Hawk has aggro again, so we're just gonna kite here. Pretty close to being finished with this fight. This little AoE. That thing really gets annoying after a while, I just gotta say. Alright, and it's pretty much gone. Last sliver of health here. Oh, and Hawk gets hit, but that's okay because it goes down. And here's our loot. We've got a Dragon's Fang, which opens up a quest. We got a pretty nice bow, some plate boots, and a belt. Alright, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into the video. You can expect part 3 to be out sometime, maybe next week or the week after. It depends on how fast I can progress through the game. I'm not really playing as actively as I was a couple weeks ago, but I'll get there eventually. But just let me show you a little preview of the next video here.
What is this place? This is the vault. The dwarves would have brought there. That can't be good.
Yep, the ancient rock wraith. Alright guys, so you guys can look forward to that pretty soon. And I'll catch you later. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Take it easy.